and welcome to Veg the Aging Hippie. You have somehow found yourself tumbling down into the dark underbelly from Armpit Studios in the fabulous London, Ontario, Canada. I'm happy today. It's a Friday. It's Friday night, actually. By the time you're seeing this, it will probably be Saturday. And I'll tell you why I'm feeling happy. I went to see my surgeon, and I'm reassured. I'm going to be okay. Thankfully, I don't have to go under the knife once more, because that was an ugly situation that I care never to repeat again in my life. And I've been thinking, why do I keep doing videos? I do it because I feel like I have something to offer. It might not be a big, large thing or life-changing experience or anything, but everybody has something to offer, and that's what makes this world beautiful. Well, mostly beautiful. Well, somewhat beautiful. A little beautiful. Well, I guess it's where you look. I tend to look in the dark recesses of places where there's spider webs and all kinds of creepy crawlies and everything, and my mind gets squirming like a toad. So I don't want to do that, and I've been wrestling lately, as the regular viewers know, with both sides of my personality, and I'm happy to say that today I am happy. In this moment, I am happy. I thought that I'd like to do some fun things with tonight's video and show you some stuff. Now, I have been really sort of disparaging about artificial intelligence and, thinking what good does it do, and it uses up so much water, and it does stupid things occasionally, but occasionally it gets it right. As is evidenced by this short little video that was published by my good friend Brian at the Divided We Stand channel. I am amazed at how AI can be used for the good of humanity. So here we go. This is a little taste of something my friend Brian has cooked up, and hope you enjoy it as much as I have.
It's really quite simple. Everything is local. My party, and I do mean my party, is taking matters to its simplest form. We create gerrymandered districts to give us state control. We stack the courts with corrupt judges like Aileen Cannon, and we stall in the courts to tire the process. It really is that simple. You would also use a steady dose of propaganda to zombify my supporters. I mean, they'll believe any shit you tell them as long as it is simple. Dems will raise your taxes, foreigners are invading our borders, liberals kill babies. It's really the perfect storm. And even if we don't have the votes, I'll put pressure on fellow Republicans to assure I win their state. I'll throw Democratic votes in the goddamn river if I have to. Those people mean nothing to me, and I don't give a goddamn about laws and ethics. My pleasures are much too important.
I do enjoy going into his chat room where there is a loyal cadre of us followers, and he also has a Facebook post, but I refuse to go on Facebook, and I think I've mentioned before why. If not, Zuckerberg's an asshole, okay? That's all I'm going to say about it. Come to think of it, I used to be on the Bird site too, and and it turns out that Elon Musk is an asshole. So we're ruled by assholes, and you've just got to accept it. So I don't know what's happened with YouTube, but the recommendations I'm actually getting some small channels on there. I mean, granted, most of it is the stuff that has 100,000 to several million views. I have been delighted that lately I've been able to subscribe to some really good channels, really good little channels. And I'm going to list a couple of them, and I'll put them in the description down below, way down below in the sub-basement of YouTube, which is, I've been the sub-basement for so long, I moved up from the sub basement, and now I'm a star, baby. Yeah. It's been an interesting week. It never stops raining. The wind is just ferocious out there tonight, and I've got a tree right next to my house. Actually, some of it's growing over the roof, and it's swaying in the breeze really strong. And I had to come down here to the fabulousness of Armpit Studios in my basement to avoid it coming down on my head. But, you know, if it does, it does. And I've learned to be stoic and accepting about these things. And if it does, hey, at least I can make an insurance claim? Maybe, I don't know. They've never made a claim. And insurance has got to be like the biggest scam going. You pay, at least most of us, some people actually benefit from it, but you pay and pay and pay and pay for years and years and years and never make a claim. And then if you do make a claim, they put the rates up. I think insurance should have to give you a sliding scale that the more you pay into it, the less your premiums become. Unfortunately, that isn't the business model that makes people fabulously wealthy and other people fabulously unwealthy, like poor as church mice. But, you know, that's the way the world works, and as soon as we accept it, as soon as we just accept it and ignore all the problems, and they'll all magically disappear in a cloud of fairy dust. Yeah, and that's what I've been practicing lately, is trying to focus my mind on what I can offer you as a human being. I can sit here and tear my heart out and offer it to you, but I don't think that you'd like it. It'd be messy and gross, and that's no good. What I'd like to do is to be able to reach out to a community of friends that we've built up over the years, and some new, some old, mostly old. There's people in their 30s that don't watch old geezers like me, so I've noticed that the age of my audience is gradually creeping up as my age creeps up. But hey, that's if I'm running a tubular retirement home, that's okay. I don't mind that. I would like some young people, but I occasionally people come up and say, hey, I'm not as old as your audience normally is. And I say, good, you can look forward to a wonderful future of being old, decrepit, and washed up. You'll enjoy the future. Yes, you will, because at least you'll be ready for it. So I don't know, I find this generation gap thing ridiculous, and they put everybody into these slots and call them, it's Generation X, it's Generation Y, it's the Boomers, it's just more people, okay? And you cannot assign an entire set of attributes to somebody based on the year that you were born. There's just no way you can. You know, all boomers are rich and all millennials are lazy and all. What a bunch of crap. Well, it has nothing to do with your age. It's just whether you're intelligent or an idiot. If you're intelligent, it's very hard to get past the morons, the idiots, the imbeciles, because they run things. So you've just got to kind of accept that no longer is intelligence a valuable commodity. In fact, they've made it artificial so that you don't have to use it. We can all become drooling flat masses of flabby flesh, letting our lives be ordered by machines that don't know how to draw hands. I'd like to mention a few other channels. Life in the Wild West. And I came across this woman because who has a small YouTube channel, and it was an interesting way that she found my channel and I found her channel. I had watched a YouTube creator's video several months ago, and I typed out an opinion. I didn't expect it much to come of it, that said, well, I think YouTube should maybe showcase some small channels once in a while because it's getting stale and boring. And I had all these thumbs up, like over 1,000 thumbs up on the comment, and hundreds of people agreeing with me. And then the next thing you know, YouTube is actually recommending some smaller channels to me. Yeah, so I came across Life in the Wild West by the artist in me couldn't resist when I saw her plant in her garden a mannequin set of legs outside her house, and I thought that was pretty cool. So that's one channel. So I came across this really interesting little channel, Mike Iveson Jr., and he's kind of a wellness sort of guy. Manages to actually distill a lot of psychological insight into a short video. So check it out. I think you might enjoy it. Check out all the small channels, because I have made it my mission with this channel to find other small channels. Now at least they're starting to show up in my feed. You know, sometimes I think words are funny. Especially slang and how it changes over the years. I mean, what if I said to you, so I went down to the doggery and there were all kinds of mudsills there, and I got really corned and I was breaking the hat. I was splifficated, zozzled. Yes, that will fix your flint, you strumpet. See, you can make all kinds of sentences out of old-fashioned slang. And I wonder what it is that makes the term come into common usage. I'd like to mention that the enshittification of the YouTube comments is still going on. I received a comment from my 1,000th subscriber, and he always comments, and I always answer, and I try and answer all of them, but since he's been leaving comments on every video, I can respond to him. Well, it showed up, and then I went to answer it. It's gone. It's vanished. So I tried all kinds of things to be able to answer it. It wasn't in the spam folder. It's just the vanishing comments problem on YouTube continues, but I'm just gonna go with it. And if I don't answer your comment, it's not because I hate you, it's because I can't do it, because the tubular gods refuse to allow me to do it. So that's about it for this week. Well, I don't know, I might do some extras during the week. It depends on my energy level, but lately I've been feeling good, and I think I'm going to start being a little more creative. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your love in the comments, and thank you for paying attention to me. I never got enough attention as a child. No, I used to sit in the back of the class, my head in the desk, trying not to get wedgies, but I'm okay. I'll get there. Hope everybody's doing well. Take care, and remember, this is better than this. Good night.